Hello, everyone. I want to say thank you for tuning in to Brown Girls Are Beautiful. And I am the Melanated Queen, Lil Foxy. You can check out my Melanated Queen shirts. We have these in an assortment of colors. You can reach me at 7th Wonder, that's 7THWONDAR on Instagram. And today we are speaking about the universe's divine timing. So I'm going to give you another story about the universe's divine timing working in my favor. So if it can work for me, it can also work for you. Last time I told you about my jobs. I told you about how I moved. I told you about how I manifested my car. It's been quite a number of instances. If you've lived long enough, you will experience some things in life. This is just a quick thing that I wanted to talk about. I was driving home from work. This was years ago. I was driving home from work one day, and for some random reason, I happened to look down, and the cars in front of me had abruptly stopped. As soon as I looked up, I promise you, it wasn't me. Something grabbed my hand, placed it on the steering wheel, and swerved it, and pushed the brake. And I avoided basically running into another car. And I'm saying it was a split millisecond. That's how fast it was. It was that powerful, and it was that fast. It was that swift. Something or someone or a spirit had to have been in the car with me that day. And I just felt my heart beating and racing, and I was so grateful and thankful. Things can happen in no time. And sometimes we don't even realize the value of time. Seconds are valuable. Minutes are valuable. So this is why it is so important how you spend your time. And I am guilty of it as well. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time. Because when you're young, you don't know, you don't understand, you don't grasp the concept of how important and how valuable time is. Time is kind of short on this earth. So, excuse me, it's very important to channel your energy into things that are going to be beneficial to you. Don't allow people to waste your time. Don't allow things to waste your time. A lot of times we can put time into the wrong things. That can be jobs. Or frivolous things that really don't matter or lead up to anything. The most important thing would probably be to set a legacy while you're here on this planet for your generations to come, those that may precede you or your predecessors. I also wanted to speak about it's a few other things here where the universe has given me divine timing. And I've manifested certain things. But I think what I'm going to do is just probably save that for another time. But that is another piece of information that I wanted to share with you all. So thanks to all of you who are watching. I would like to recognize all the melanated queens, the brown girls are beautiful that are out there, and all of the real melanated kings who exemplify what a king is and what a real man is. And maybe one day I will speak more on that topic, because there are a lot of guys out here that are not necessarily men, they're males. Okay, there's a difference. And they need to get back into being providers and being protectors of our queens out here. Some of our queens, are left to fend for themselves. We are damsel in distresses, and sometimes we are delicate, and we should be handled with delicate gloves. We're like precious flowers, okay? Not to be mistreated or mishandled, not to be taken advantage of, and not to be taken for granted. And it's just shocking how I look at other cultures and I see how they value their women and I see how the melanated guys out here devalue their women. It is very insulting, and it is a slap in the face to our queens out here. You have a lot of queens who are single mothers who are doing their due diligence to survive on their own without the help of a man. And that story is replicated too often. We need to set a better example for the generations to come after us. We need to set the example for ourselves, and we need to value ourselves. We need to value each other. And when it comes to matter of business, we need to take each other more seriously and value one another. There are so many things that we need to work on. And if you walk in the realm of divinity, then you will treat yourself as a divine being and allow no one else to treat you as anything less. And for the brown girls are beautiful, the melanated queens out there, ladies, if they are not treating you right, keep your standards high, okay? You do not have to settle for anything less than what you deserve. A lot of men out there, they are bashing Serena Williams. They are bashing these females because they have gone outside of their race. But you might want to turn around and take a look in the mirror and say, what are we really doing to set the example for these queens out here? What are we really showing them? And why are they turning elsewhere? That's something to think about. Because a lot of the football players, the basketball players, the rappers, people in the entertainment industry, I see that we are very accepting of them when they do the same. But when a female does it, there's a problem. So there's an issue, and there's a conversation that needs to be had. What is the issue here? What's the problem? Why is it that we turn away from one another and we seek out someone else? That is a very prevalent question, and it deserves a very profound answer. I would be very open to anyone that wants to speak about that, or anyone that wants to leave a comment about it. These things need to be talked about, and for generations to come, we definitely need to lead a better example. So that is just my message. I know I kind of ventured off a little bit off of the topic, but it's just something that came into my mind as I was speaking. So I'm just going to say thank you all for listening. Thank you for your time, and everyone stay blessed.